Hi everyone, I'm Xuan Zhao, CEO and co-founder of Flourish Science and a research scientist at Stanford.
Hi, everyone. I'm Julie. I'm Chief Scientific Officer at Flourish and co-founder of Flourish.
We are very excited to share a bit about Flourish, the AI well-being, science-based AI well-being companion, as well as the research we've conducted. So we are both trained as scientists, and one thing that we've noticed is that it takes on average 4, 5 years, or maybe 3 years if you are efficient, to get a research idea published. But the key question is what's next? With this large volume of research, how can we actually improve people's lives to actually benefit the intended audience? So that has been a question we have been wondering since very early years in our research journey. And what's really powerful is that lots of these research tell us that happiness and well-being is a skill that can be learned through practice. You can take concrete things to turn your day around, to find more motivation, to build deeper connections. And it's really, really important to get this information out there because this is the last mile problem of science, that we create this content and this knowledge that's not reaching the intended audience. The stake is high because if you open any new website, you may know that there is a mental health crisis going on out there. For example, kids are struggling, teenagers, young people are struggling, college students are struggling, grad students, of course, are struggling. What I didn't know is that faculty and staff are also struggling, and even healthcare providers themselves are struggling. With all of these going on, we don't mean that people are clinically depressed or anxious. It's that mental health is a continuum, and most of us are in the yellow zone. We may have our fair share of feeling anxious or stressed, sometimes feeling unmotivated or demotivated when now we get a rejection, or when we are having lots of thoughts in our head at night, having difficulty falling into sleep. So without timely intervention, we might be sliding into the red zone, feeling burnout, or even reaching some clinical conditions. But with timely interventions, sometimes even just small actions in daily life, we can be moving to the green zone, to the flourishing zone. And science has lots of answers too, but how can we help people find the most relevant knowledge and action at the right time? Make it truly simple, accessible, and personalized. So that is where we think AI has huge potential. Well, just looking at the college student population itself, we know that there is ongoing crisis. For example, according to a recent Gallup survey, about 66% of students feel stressed on a daily basis. 39 feels lonely and 36 feels sad. College is becoming even more difficult than from what we remembered back then. And the good news is there has been a transition in how we think about it because of the scale of crisis, the problem. There have been more and more campuses thinking about turning to a proactive approach that is to focus more on mental health promotion, prevention, and early intervention. It makes a lot of sense because if you want to solve the problem at this scale, to teach people how to swim, you shouldn't be teaching people how to swim when they're already drowning. You should do this beforehand. That is why we need AI and well-being education to be more accessible. And on top of that, there has been a lot of discussions already about what kind of future AI is going to create for us, or what do we want to create without the science guiding us. It's possible, and it's already happening, that people are creating AI friends and companions that may actually end up isolating people and making and harm people's well-being. That is why, as scientists, we felt the responsibility to be the one steering the wheel. That's why we created Flourish, the startup. We took the leap to 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 take the entrepreneurial initiative. So that's why we created the STAR framework to think about how AI can be beneficial for well-being. We believe it should be science-based, should be both building on the great volume of research that is about how we can improve people's well-being, but also assess the result of the intervention using scientific methods. And the T is for timely. What's the most relevant knowledge and action that you need to know in order to improve well-being? And action-oriented, even small actions can sometimes have the power to turn a day around or build deeper connections, pull people out of a downward spiral and nudge people in a more positive direction. So how can we encourage people to take those actions, behavioral changes to improve their well-being? And finally, really, really important, real life focused, not just building AI friends or AI companion, but actually how can we encourage people to better connect with their real friends, their real community, feel a sense of belonging and deeper, more meaningful connections. So those come together are the guiding principles for building an AI companion that can improve human well-being. So you may think those are really, really obvious and simple, but actually, when you turn that into a product, it's nothing but simple, and that's our journey over the past 2 years, trying to translate the science to bridge the last mile problem. We've created the Flourish app, which we call it's kind of like a Duolingo for happiness, because happiness is a skill you can learn through practice. That focus on not just sharing knowledge, but also guiding people to take actions to improve their well-being and connect with their buddies. So on a high level, the four principles of guiding how we design Flourish: practice, because happiness is a skill that can be practiced; personalization, what works for you. Well-being isn't one size fit all. Can we use AI to help people find the most relevant knowledge and actions? And peers, not just about self-care, but how we can better support each other in our well-being. So find your Flourish buddies and stay close and grow together. Finally, play. Given how short everyone's attention span is nowadays, how can we actually deliver more positive reinforcement to make well-being feel fun and rewarding? So with that, I want to just highlight a few features in the Flourish app, and there's a lot more when you actually try the app yourself. So on daily basis, for example, people may feel certain emotions. Let's say when my manuscript got rejected, I maybe feel frustrated while seeing that my classmate, their paper got into a top journal. So the first step is to actually recognize how I'm feeling right now, because that's the first step towards emotion regulation, is awareness. And the next step is to understand the knowledge that is social comparison is real and it can be harm to our well-being. And also I need some self-compassion right now. So Sunny, the AI, will help you to identify the most relevant knowledge and actions. And then the next step is, what can I do, right? Yeah, I can take a moment to get some fresh air, take a nature walk, or maybe to practice three good things to actually identify the moments, bright spots in my day, or maybe in this journey of submitting this journal, and that can help me build more resilience. So there is a world of knowledge about different actions, and we have built a toolkit, and also Sunny, the chat feature, can also provide lots of relevant actions and tailor those actions for people's specific needs together. So with that, there are a whole lot more geeky stuff behind it. As we build AI startup in Silicon Valley, we of course taking a lot of the most advanced technologies like long-term memory or multi-model interactions, and also crisis support and escalation. So we won't go into the details now, but we are very confident to say that this is the most advanced proactive mental health solution that's available to the college market. So with that, I'm going to
Mhm.
pass it to Julie.
Awesome. So, as Xuan mentioned, the first letter of the STAR framework is science-based, and that includes scientific validation of what we're building. So, I'm really excited to share with you some very fresh results from our longitudinal RCT, randomized controlled study. And we recruited 486 students for this study across 3 different institutions, thanks to our collaborators who are shown here. And the students were recruited from a combination of Sona Pool for research credit and psychology classes, where they received extra credit for participating in the study. And as I mentioned, it was longitudinal, and specifically, there were 4 time points that were each 2 weeks apart. So at the first time point, we first measured some baseline measures. And at the end of the survey, they were randomized to either receive access to the Flourish app, and they were instructed to simply use the Flourish app in any way that they wanted 2 times a week, or they were randomly assigned to the control condition, where they just continued to have access to the usual school resources, but didn't have access to Flourish. And every 2 weeks, we had a follow-up study for a total of 6 weeks. So we measured affect through the subcomponents of affect scale. We had mindfulness using the mindful attention awareness scale. We, of course, measured Ed Diener's flourishing scale and some well-being, social well-being scales, including the UCLA 3-item loneliness scale and the perceived cohesion scale. As you'll see later, some of these were measured at each of the 4 time points, and others were measured at the beginning and at the end of the study. So what did our participants look like? As expected, they were college-aged. Majority were female, and majority were a combination of white, Asian, and mixed race with a smaller percentage of other backgrounds. And on our subjective SES scale, students roughly fell at the midpoint of that scale, and we had a small proportion of international students as well. Okay, so diving into the results, starting with positive affect, we found a significant interaction between condition and time, such that at weeks 4 and 6, we found that those who had access to the Flourish app reported greater positive emotions than those in the control condition. And in addition, those in the control condition showed this marginal decrease in positive affect as the semester went on. In contrast, we didn't find a significant difference in condition for negative affect. So it seems like the benefits of the Flourish app were really targeting positive affect. And one thing that we wanted to know is there's different kinds of positive emotions, right? And so one question that we had was, what kinds of positive emotions are really driving this effect? So we broke this down into the 3 subcomponents of positive affect, which is part of this measure. So broadly, they were categorized into more of these low arousal positive emotions. You can think of calm as an example of that. Mid arousal positive emotions like happy, and high arousal positive emotions like energetic. And broadly, what we found is that the benefits seem to really target these lower arousal positive states and mid arousal positive states to a slightly lesser degree. So, starting with the low arousal positive states, you can see that those in the flourish condition experience this increase in positive affect in these low arousal positive states, whereas there was no change for those in the control condition. And with mid-arousal positive affect, what was interesting is that is flourish condition seemed to have this protective effect where they were stable on this on these states, whereas those in the control condition experienced a decrease in mid-arousal positive states over time. And as I mentioned, we didn't see differences in the high arousal positive states. And this pattern in which it really seems to be affecting more the calmer positive states dovetails really nicely with the next thing that we measured, which was mindfulness. And here you can see this protective effect again emerging, where those without the Flourish app showed this decrease in mindfulness, whereas those in the Flourish condition remained stable from the beginning of the study to the end of the study. Okay, and now zooming out to the flourishing scale, which really measures various facets of well-being. We found a significant but weaker effect here. Again, a protective effect of being in the flourish condition where there was no change versus a marginal decrease in flourishing scores for those who didn't have access to the Flourish app. And going into the social well-being measures, starting with loneliness, the first thing to note is that everyone experienced reductions in loneliness in both conditions, but there was an interaction such that those who were in the flourish condition experienced even greater reductions in loneliness compared to the control. And the flip side of loneliness, another way to think about it is measuring belonging. Here we asked about campus community belonging. And what we find is that those in the flourish condition experience this increase in campus community belonging across time compared to those in the control condition. Okay, so we found both protective and boosting effects of flourish being in the flourish condition compared to control. But now we wanted to ask who within the flourish condition benefited the most from what they received. The first encouraging finding is that the more activities that they did, the more they showed benefits in all of these measures. So the more they felt calm, the more they experienced greater mindfulness, and the more flourishing they were on the flourishing scale. Another pattern we found more on the demographic side is that younger students and international students showed even more benefits when it came to positive emotions. And one way to understand this is perhaps younger students are more likely to be freshmen on campus, so they're not yet fully situated. Similarly, international students may have unique stressors that they're facing. And so those factors may make them even more likely to be able to benefit from what Flourish provides. Okay, so when we think of AI and technology, I think many of us immediately think of how it can be more isolating and more harmful for well-being. But our study suggests that when designed and executed thoughtfully, and when it's grounded in psychological research, it can actually serve to benefit student emotional and social well-being. So where are we going from here? Um, in some ways, what we did as of this first step is to assess the entire package of chatting with Sunny and all these different activities compared to our control condition. But of course, we are curious about understanding the mechanisms and how each of these different factors benefit the measures that we had. So that's definitely a future direction. Also, this was a 6-week study, which is great, but we're really interested in following up for longer term benefits, as well as outcomes that go beyond these self-reported measures. So things like academic and athletic performance, as well as retention. And then, as Xuan mentioned earlier, we have this Flourish Buddies feature. But in this study, we didn't explicitly encourage students to invite their friends and close others to join them on the Flourish app. But we know from research that our social relationships are the foundation of our well-being. So that's a future direction that we're really interested in pursuing, to really understand how bringing others into the whole Flourish journey will actually lead to even more benefits beyond what we found here. Then I'll pass it off to Xuan.
So beyond the quantitative results, another really, really satisfying part of building a product and running the study is to hear the stories in the field. For example, a student in the survey shared, in the last survey shared that they actually learned some coping strategies that helped them to overcome their anxiety before exams. So they actually saw an increase in their grade, and they said something about that they think they may actually fail the class without learning all those coping strategies from Flourish. Another student mentioned that she really liked in the chat feature, there is a button that says, "What's the science?" And she really loved it because it makes her understand that what she's feeling is very real and there's scientific research behind it. And that, using her own words, she's not crazy for feeling those ways. And another person talked about how she actually saw herself using Instagram less and scroll less because she learned how to use Flourish to find more productive ways to regulate her emotions and her tendency to doom scroll. So all of these really highlight that there is a lot more behind the data that we are seeing that really taps into the potential of introducing these science and the practices to students. And when we talk about bridging the last mile problem of science, and digital app, we honestly think will never be able to fully solve the problem because there's just so much competing for people's attention. So we also really benefited from the research on environmental cues and how physical objects can actually serve as powerful reminders of our good intentions. So we've created Flourish stickers, the Flourish Buddy stickers, and the compliment cards to promote the idea that you can practice well-being in daily life, and students put them on their laptops, or the compliment cards give it to another person. These cards are also featured in Time magazine too. And we also created, we are such nerds, so we even created PERMA badges, for example, low arousal and high arousal positive emotions. And here we have engagement, and here we have relationship. Here we have a sense of meaning, and here we have accomplishment. So these all come together are ways to really draw people into the science using very interactive, fun ways. And even more, we've created a mood map. So Julie created a mood map using the affective circumplex model to really help students regulate their emotions, build more emotional awareness. And we brought these maps to Stanford RA resource fairs. RA meaning residential assistance for the dorms. And we brought 100 copies and they were gone within an hour. And Stanford came back asking for 200 more because all RAs want to put a mood map on their dorm to help students feel more connected with how they are feeling. And then we have the positive intention cards, and we put them together into mental health tabling events to really bring these kind of science and knowledge to daily practice. And with that, we want to thank everyone, our team members here on the left side, and also the research collaborators on the right side. They've been tremendously helpful in making Flourish a reality. And for the audience, you listening to this talk, especially the academics out there, we have 4 ways that we can partner up. The first one is you can host the 14-day Flourish Challenge in your class. It's really fun and we now have worked with about 20 different classes, and people can learn new knowledge about psychology in their daily life, see how psychology is relevant in daily life, and learn well-being skills, which are really, really important, no matter whether you are teaching a class on positive psychology or social psychology or not, benefiting students a lot. And also students comment about how using Flourish has actually helped them to see AI's potential for social good. So as we help students learn more AI literacy, this is another good way to teach students about how to use AI for good purpose. The second one is we would love to collaborate on our next multi-study, a multi-institutional study. So if you want to conduct study with the control condition and experimental conditions, just let us know because we are planning for the next study in the fall. And the next one is bring your own intervention into the Flourish app. We know there are so many effective interventions in psychology that's struggling to reach more audience. So we would love to collaborate with you. And the next one is if you are connected with mental health promotion offices and counseling centers or Res Life or athletics department, we would absolutely love to be connected to tell them more about how we have built Flourish as a paradigm shifting product for mental health promotion and emotional support for college students. So with that, we want to thank you for listening to this talk, and let's partner up.
Thank you.